morning, Dragons. I'm Mr. Salerno, and this is Flame, and we want to welcome you to the News of Camelot. Today's Friday, September 10th, 2021, and it's a very special Friday feature day, Flame. But before we get going with our special feature, let's take a moment to pause, put our hand on our hearts, and say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now pause for the moment of silence. Thanks, Dragons, and Flame, the sun is going to rise today at 6:45 in the morning, and it's going to set at 7:27 in the evening. And Dragons, this is a very special Friday feature that Flame and I are going to present to you because we're taking the time to commemorate September 11th, 2001, or which is often referred to in this part of the world as 9/11. It was a tragic day here in the United States, as many people lost their lives when there were different attacks that took place in New York City with the Twin Towers, right here at the Pentagon, near our school in Arlington County where the Pentagon is, and on United Airlines Flight 93 in Pennsylvania. But there were so many people that also ran towards the danger because they wanted to help. They were showing acts of heroism, or they were acting as heroes. Firefighters, police officers, paramedics, doctors, or just regular community members that wanted to make a difference because they saw a need. And the need was so great, Dragons, you couldn't believe just the devastation that the country went through. And it's now 20 years since that day, and we are commemorating September 11th as a very special day of service. The United States Congress mentions 9/11 as the Patriot Day, or the day that we commemorate all those people that had lost their lives, as well as a day of great service. This Saturday, September 11th, marks the 20-year anniversary of these attacks. Annually on this day, flags they're hung at half-staff, and many observe a moment of silence to commemorate all of the happenings from 20 years ago. And today, Dragons, even though it is September the 10th, we will have a special moment of silence at 9:25 in the morning, just to offer our condolences, our respect, and the privilege it is to have people that are fighting for us, not the bad stuff when people are getting in the way of our freedom, but all the good stuff, all the things that people will do to put others first. They see that there's goodness out there and they want to help, so they act accordingly. They want to be the goodness. And just like the other people mindset, and just like everything that we are trying to do to look for the good in others, that is a moment that 9/11 can't take away. There were so many people that wanted to do right even when it seemed so dark and so upsetting. Dun dun dun! It's time for the birthday box. Now, Flame, as Friday goes, we have to make sure we announce the Friday birthdays and the Saturday birthdays. So let's hear these Friday birthdays. For September the 10th, we have Tanish Doobie in 3rd grade. Tanish, happy birthday to you. And Elena Furlong, Elena in kindergarten. Way to go, Elena, happy birthday. And tomorrow, the 11th, we have Amina Priestley in 2nd grade. Happy birthday to you, Amina. That is wonderful. And we don't have any male Dragons. We don't necessarily have any male, but we did want to point out the Other People Weekend. We threw in a fancy word there at the end, the Other People Weekend. And like we had mentioned, tomorrow is September 11th. And it's a full weekend where we can do things like give memories or remember things that we have done for others. And know that even though we might not have been around, all the Dragon students that are at Camelot were not around in 2001, but there still is a great hurt that we feel, or that some of your family members might feel because they lost a loved one, or their lives were changed completely because of the events. So this weekend, Dragons, do whatever you can to be a great listener and have an other people mindset, where you say, I want to do something for you. maybe to lift up your spirits, or maybe just to make sure I can put a smile on your face, because we don't know what people are going through until we actually listen and then try to help. So do what you can, Dragons. We know that 9/11 might have been far away, but we can still do our part to commemorate this very special day. So, on behalf of Flame, I'm Mr. Salerno. You be safe out there, Dragons. We want you to have a great weekend, and we can't wait to see you on Tuesday. Thanks, everyone.